Daylight come and me want go home. Work all night and a drink a rum.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Stack banana till the morning come.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Live
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me want go home.
day is a day, oh.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Day is a day, is a day, is a day,
Daylight
is a
come
day.
and me want go home.
A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Hide the deadly black tarantula.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Live
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me want go home.
day is a day, oh.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Day is a day, is a day, is a day,
Daylight
is a
come
day.
and me want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Day-o, day-o.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Day is a day, is a day, is a day, is a day, is a day.
Daylight come and me want go home.
right. How's everybody doing? Hey, Stephanie. Hi, hi, hi. Blessed Samhain week to you too. I usually like to pop on a little bit earlier, but I was needing to take a little extra time this morning. Hi, G. Hiya, darling. I hope you're doing well today. Oh my God, I was having the hardest time trying to be awake today. Anybody else feel that way? I don't know if it's like the mistiness outside, but I feel like 10 o'clock really snuck up on me. I know not everybody's in my same time zone, but 10 o'clock snuck up on me today. I'm gonna braid up my hair right now. Love that top. And yes, we've just had clock change. Oh God, okay, yeah, so you get it. Yeah, I love this top too. It's a little titty peekaboo. Who doesn't love that pie? A little window to my chesties. What little I have. I just turned to the side and was like, oh yeah. I mean, also so much of these workout tops, I mean, they strap you in. That's the whole point, right? You're trying to get strapped down and strapped in. So yeah, very excited for this week. I'm just gonna chat with you guys a little bit while I braid this up. So today, obviously, we're here for the same thing. We're here for flow. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is like workshopping the class that I'm gonna teach live tomorrow, which is like a tricks and treats power flow. So we're gonna do some little trickies and hopefully get some little treaties out of it. And then before that, so again, like I mentioned today, we're gonna try to do that that power flow basically. And then, tonight I'm subbing Yoga Lattes here in Long Beach. Excited for that because Kamar's coming. So I get to be sweet and sour to my husband's butt cheeks tonight. And then tomorrow I'm teaching my in-person goth bar and my power flow. Oh my God. Wednesday, I'm going to release our goth bar that we did this last Saturday. Thursday, we're going to do our beginners class, but it's really going to be like a big preparatory class for me because I'm going to be performing that evening. So I just want to feel like I'm like in my body and I feel really good and like I've got all my shit together. So that's my plan. Was a big fan of Yoga Lattes last week. So fun. Oh, I'm glad you like that. We're going to do more Yoga Lattes just because I'm subbing it a lot. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's keep doing it, shall we? We'll do more of it. Okay, cutie. So for today, definitely have some blocks. I still have... Bless you, Miss Pie. That was quite the sneeze. So definitely have your blocks. Bless you. Oh my gosh, what are you allergic to, my love? Yeah, I don't even know. What are words? What are words today, guys? Also, I want to put on my headphones because I want to just fucking vibe today. Also, I don't know if you notice in this corner, all the amazing things I've got coming up. I know it's really tiny, but I've got lots of fun workshops coming up. Okay, I'm going to turn that to that. And then I'm going to go here and go here. Okay. So I am gonna move to the playlist that I made for Halloweenkies. But I'm going to do it from the song. I know it's a long ass playlist, but I'm gonna do it from the song that we started for bar last week. So I just want to do basically our bar playlist again. So if you just scroll, if you're gonna do this playlist with me, you just scroll your pretty ass all the way down to the end and start with a song called Total. Or we could start with Goo Goo Muck. Let's fucking start at Goo Goo Muck. Let's do some Cramps. What do you guys think? I agree. Okay. So let's get started in a kneeling position. And I just want you to sit down onto your heels for a moment and give your feet a little stretch. Hi, Miss Sneezer. The Goo Goo Mug. All right, we're gonna take 2 more breaths here. All right, and then we're gonna work a little bit through our feet on the other side. So bring yourself up, bring tops of the feet onto the floor, and then stretch out the top side of your ankles, either by doing exactly what you're doing right now, or trying to pick up one knee. Oh, hell yeah, an ankle pop. Oh, the left side in particular feels awful. I'm gonna go for both. All right, bring your knees back down to the floor. And then let's sit off to one side. I'm gonna go over to my left-hand side. So I've got both of my legs over here. Left hand is gonna come onto the floor. So you're in this very like sultry little sideline shape. Let's move through the right shoulder. Take big circles. Good, and reverse. Now the next time you swing your arm all the way up and overhead, push into that left hand and give yourself this enormous side body stretch. All right, bring your hips back down to the floor and let's come into center. Soles of the feet together, sit up tall, inhale, breath, and then exhale, round and contract over. Hi, baby. Hi. We're gonna send that ball away because we don't need it. All right. Bring it all the way back up. Take both of your knees over to the right-hand side now. Right hand plants behind you and start with those big left arm circles. And reverse. Now the next time that arm comes up and overhead, push and get into your side body space in the front of the hip flexor. So yummy. Take it all the way back down to the floor. Take yourself back into the center shape, but we're gonna start to get into a little bit of core work. So tippies of your toesies onto the floor. Hands can be at the backs of your legs here. Try to sit up as tall as you can. Inhale, breath. And then with your exhale, round and contract, roll back. And then take it back up into your starting position. Nice. Again, contract, roll back. Back into your starting position or try to get into a balance. So shin bones work parallel. Same thing, rock back. And forward, same thing, or maybe you start to go no handsies. Contract, roll back. Roll it up, same thing. Maybe you take the arms up and overhead. Let's go, rock back. Rock up. Ugh. Again, maybe you reach up. Maybe you try to extend through your legs. Last 3, 2, nice, and 1. Take it into your low boat position, so lengthen everything out. Really good, and then bring it back into bent leg boat. Good, lengthen out, and back up. Let's keep working. I don't want to talk because I'm literally fucking shaking. We've got 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Feet together, knees wide. Same thing, lift yourself up, round and contract over the legs. Maybe you shift a little bit side to side. Get into the low back and hips. Yeah. And then we'll bring ourselves up, go crisscross applesauce, and let's start to move through some Sufi grind. So take yourself in some big circular swirls. Good, and reverse. All right, the next time you're forwards over your legs, roll over and take yourself into a tabletop position. All right, let's do some stretchies for your wrists. So spread out your hands nice and wide. And we're gonna begin by moving forwards and backwards. Got so much kitty cat hair over here. All right, now walk the knees a little bit further forwards and together. Spin the hands into external rotation. And if you want, you can also lean back, come back to that tuck-toed position here. Good, you can bend one elbow, bend the other elbow. Ooh, spicy. All right, and then we're gonna, again, take it back to that seated position onto our toes. You can stay as is. Or if you wanna start some little challenging stuff today, come back to a little balance on your tippy toes. Great. And we're gonna open and close our hands, hiding our thumbs into the palms. And we're gonna really quickly just kind of squeeze, wrapping our fingertips around our thumbs. Maybe you reach these little hands forward. Good, maybe you reach them up and overhead. Come on, forearms, come on. Last 3, 2, and 1. Take them all the way down by your side and push it back into a standing forward fold at the back of your mat, hip width distance. So feel free to open things up there. Bend into your knees one at a time, just make everything feel really good. All right, soft knees, roll it all the way up to rise. Sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale, breath. And exhale, bring hands to heart center, lengthen through the tailbone. Once more, reach up, inhale, breath. And exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips, work down towards your mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Plant hands to the ground. Take it into a high plank position, top of a push-up. Now try to push away from the floor here, creating what's called protraction across our shoulder blades. Okay? Know that at any time you can modify planks by coming down to your knees. If you want a little bit extra here, either from your knees or up in your high plank, let's try for some scapular push-ups. So arms stay completely straight. That's kind of the weird thing about this. And you just squeeze and separate your shoulders. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now it's our first one here together. So feel free to kind of move things around. Shift your hips from side to side. All right, lift up your heels, bend your knees, see the front. Travel to the front of your space. Same thing, roll it all the way up to rise. Sweep the arms up, inhale, breath. Exhale, bring your hands together. And if you're into it, walk your feet together as well, mainly just for the purpose of this twist and rotation we're about to do. So feel everything lock in. Tailbone long, belly button in, bandhas on, okay? Sweep the arms back up towards the ceiling and then open up into a twist to the right-hand side without including your hips. Try to keep the hips squared off towards the front of the room. Inhale, sweep both arms back up. Exhale, open twist to the other side. So left arm back, right arm forward, same thing. Hips stay squeezing towards the front. Inhale, bring it back up. With your exhale, bring hands to heart center, Utkatasana chair position. Thank you guys. Inhale, sweep the arms back up, reaching towards the front of the space. And with your exhale, forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank position. And then let's glide forwards and lower all the way down to our stomachs. All right, now tops of the feet are firm to the ground. Legs are turned on and active because we have some back bend bullshit to do today. I just want you to feel really good in your back, okay? So first things first, peel up your head, peel up your heart. Minimal help here from the hands. So little help you could pick them up off the ground and nothing changes. Maybe even pick them up and keep them there. Now just for a different layer of activation through the legs, feel like you're spreading out your toes and pressing the toenails into the floor. Hold 3, hold 2, and then relax everything down. All right, slide your hands back a bit. Same thing, peel up head, peel up heart. This time push like halfway. Halfway, we've got some bent elbows still. Good 3, good 2, and 1. Take it all the way down. Wow, Pi. She's like belly to the sky right now, being a cutie patootie just out of frame. All right, walk your hands back one more little scotch if you feel like that's right for you. Peel up head, peel up heart, and then start to push the arms all the way straight into your cobra position. So with our cobras, our thighs are still onto the ground. You can work into your upward facing dog, pushing the feet into the earth. Take a breath in. And with your exhale, kick up and back, downward facing dog. All right, reset, breath in. And exhale out. All right, lift up your heels, bend your knees, see the front. Let's travel. Maybe you take a little hop on that one. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up to standing, breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center, tailbone long, abs on. Sweep back up, breath in. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, open twist left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands come to heart center, chair position, sit on back. And then let's do 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, breath. Exhale, bend the knees, step back, high plank. We're gonna go through Chaturanga Dandasana. Glide forward, bend the elbows. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend the knees, see the front. Inhale, travel to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise to standing, inhale, breath. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, open twist to the right hand side. Maybe on this one, you pick up your right foot and you find this little balance onto the right leg. Left hand can find the outside of the leg. Maybe you're just feeling it, you're vibing, you grab for that foot. I know it's a lot to do right in the beginning, but why not? Maybe you feel ready. All right, release that leg, bring both arms back up, inhale, breath. Exhale, open twist to the left-hand side. Same thing, maybe you stay right here. This is working for you. Or you pick up your left leg, find your balance on your right foot. Maybe you go for the grab, you extend out your leg. Hello, IT bands. Last 3, last 2, and 1, release. Both arms back up, inhale, breath. Exhale, hands come to heart center, your back in your chair shape. Now we're gonna do those pulses again. You can do it with your feet on the floor. Maybe you wanna play with picking up your feet or your heels, not your whole feet, your heels. All right, here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down towards the floor. Open up your knees wide. See if you can bring your knees onto your triceps. Now we're not going into crow pose yet. I just want us to feel the position in our body. Remember earlier in our scapular push-ups, the separation, protraction? That's what we're going for here. Think of that every time you're working any type of arm balance inversion. Good, if you want to take off, lean forward. See about picking up your feet. Good, 3. Last 2. And you can step back, you can jump back, moving through your high to mid plank. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great, we're taking 5 breaths here. Know that you can take that in a more resting position, like a child's pose. Two more breaths. All right, let's all bring ourselves into a tabletop position. So if you're back in that child's pose, come forward. If you're in your down dog, come on down to your knees. Let's get a little bit deeper into our shoulders right now. So we're gonna walk our hands forward in front of us. You can grab for the edge of the mat or just reach the arms forward. We're going into puppy. Now in our puppy, forehead can be to the floor, chest and chin can be to the floor. Last 3. Last 2. Nice. Forearms stay to the floor. Let's bring ourselves forward into a sphinxy. So elbows underneath your shoulders, heart space opening up towards the front. Know that at any time you can take wider feet or scoot the hips back if your low back feels pissed off about this. We'll take one more breath in here. With your exhale, tuck your toes. Now, knees are going to stay onto the floor. Push into the knees, peel up the thighs off of the floor, and then also get that protraction across the shoulder blades. Return the thighs to the floor, open up heart space to the front. Maybe even you elevate the elbows. Nice. Return the elbows back down. Same little peel up. Return the thighs, open up the chest. Return the elbows down, peel up. Last time. Good, get that little peel up. Now let's elevate your knees so you're in your forearm plank here. Hold, take your breath in. And with your exhale, walk the feet forward. Take yourself into dolphin. Try to push your shoulders back. I know it's a lot of opening work here. Now this funky little transition we're going to do here requires some pop, requires a little bit of strength, okay? We're going to take an inhale breath and move forwards into a mid plank. So the way I like to think of this is like shooting my torso forward and lifting both my elbows off of the ground. Upward facing dog. And with your exhales, downward facing dog. Good job, you guys. Lift up your right leg, open up your right hip. Take some circles. We're gonna get you off your arms here in a second. I'm sure they feel like hell. Circle those legs in the other direction. And then extend the leg, inhale, breath. Exhale, knee to nose, step through to a low lunge position. Soften into the left knee, roll yourself all the way up to rise. Nice. Good stack practices here. We're gonna take our arms up and overhead. And then with your exhale, take the hands behind you. Interlace them, lift up through your chest, and then take yourself forward motion over the right leg. Take off, working into a chest expanded warrior 3. Sweet. Inhale, rise up, single-legged mountain, release the arms. Exhale, open twist to the left-hand side. Good. Reach the arms all the way back up. Open up your hip. Let's take a big step back into warrior 2. That transition is hard. Inhale, find your reverse warrior, side body stretch. Exhale, side angle, elbow can rest on thigh, left arm goes high, pull the hips underneath you. Inhale, sweep the top arm to the front, full extended side angle. Hold 3, hold 2, and 1. Inhale, reverse warrior. And with your exhale, take it into your triangle. I meant to say triangle on that first one, by the way. All right, let's take this left arm, sweep it down towards the floor. We're gonna spin off of that back foot, bring the left knee down towards the earth, and come up into a low crescent. Now, we're gonna work into some side body spaciousness. I wanna give you a couple of options here. Either you're going to grab for your left wrist and pull yourself over towards the right, or you'll bend into the left elbow, grab for that elbow, same thing, pull yourself to the right, right? One more option after that, tucking your right arm behind you, so you're in Gomukhasana arms, and same thing, side body over to the right. Beautiful. Let's release. Take your hands down to the floor. Lengthen out into a half split position. So right leg nice and long. You can point, you can flex. You can take a half kneeling, sitting back onto the heel. You can even go into some deeper splits, but I'm not quite ready for that one yet. We'll definitely throw it in on our next round. So if you are thinking about splits, don't be lazy here. You need your warm up. All right, let's move ourselves back forwards into our bent front knee, tuck back toe, lengthen the right leg, high to mid. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Oh, okay, kids. Let's do this other side, then we'll take a right proper break, okay? Left leg lifts. Open up your left hip, bend into the knee, take some circles. Good, reverse. Gorgeous. Lengthen out through the left leg, see the front. Exhale, knee towards your nose, big step through to your low lunge position. Soften into the right knee. Let's roll you all the way up to rise. Arms are gonna sweep skywards. Inhale, breath. Exhale, take the hands behind you, interlace. Lift up through your chest. I'm like, speaking of chest, my left boob's trying to escape this top right now. All right, we're gonna take off, chest expanded, warrior three. Last three, last two, and one. Bring it all the way up. Single-legged mountain. Take it into your twist. Good, maybe even grab for that leg. Okay, let's release. And we're gonna open up through your hip. Try to step back as stable as possible. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, take it into your side angle. All right, take that inhale, big extended side angle. All right, inhale, reverse triangle. This is what I was failing to describe on side one. And with your exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left hand works towards the floor, maybe onto a block. All right, let's bring our right hand down towards the floor. Come into squared off position on your back leg. Lower the right knee down. We're gonna work into our Anjaneyasana, but add in some side body work. So as your arms go up, grab for the wrist, pull over, right? Maybe you bend the elbow, pull over, or go for your Gomu. Wrapping the left arm around, and then side body stretching. This one's hard. 3, 2, and release. Half split, or however you did your half split on the other side. I like the half kneeling, just because a bitch wants to sit down sometimes. Also, I like this one as an opportunity to like stretch the tops of my feet. The sun's coming out. All right, bring yourself back forwards. Tuck your right toes, extend your left leg back, and move through your high to mid plank. Upward facing. And then exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Now, all of y'all, come on down to your knees. Our first big arm balance that we're gonna work in here today, outside of the one we already did, we did a crow like right at the beginning. We're gonna try to work into some forearm stand. Know that if you have a wall, use your wall. The wall is your friend. Don't ever think that this is like only for beginners. No, 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 baby. Think of all of us as beginners when we're doing inversions, because in reality, that's kind of what we are. There's so much room for advancement. I still love to use the wall, okay? Now, the version that I want to try to work today is kind of like a scorpion back bend. So where you're like, trying to take your toes up and over yourself, okay? If you're feeling really good doing that scorpion version, then I'm gonna try to offer up to you the option to work a figure 4 scorpion. So essentially one ankle will be on top of the thigh and you'll kind of use that leg to like push up and over, right? You can also drill this variation from the wall, okay? Okay, I'm scared. All right, so forearms come onto the floor. You want to really feel like you're locked in, okay? This is going to help you, because when we start to splay out and lose our grounded connection, that's when shit gets hairy, okay? So again, I like to really make sure my elbows are locked in there. Hands onto the floor. We're seeking 11 shapes, okay? Push yourself back. And however you like to get up, make it happen. Now again, to try that figure 4. Right, maybe you're not really into it. You just want to work your scorpions. Think about pushing the chest back. All right, when you've done one side, take a moment. We're gonna have to work the other side. I, of course, started on my good side because I like to actually feel good about myself, okay? Now I gotta kick up with my shitty side. I'm so excited about that. But I know this one is a shoulder buster, so we gotta give ourselves some time, right? Okay. Here we go. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, we got to get into it. The clock is ticking. Okay. Push, push, push. Forearm stand is a cruel mistress. How'd you guys do? You're still with me? Great. Take a moment to round your spine a little bit, especially if you're doing those back bend variations. I'm going to close this since the light's just going to get more intense as this burns off. All right, so we're going to go into our second side. This is where we're going to add in some of those like options to split and some more options to play. All right, let's meet back in our downward facing dog, yeah? Take a few beats here. All right, after all that back bend shit, I know what I want. Lift up your right leg. Let's stay square in the hip on this one. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale, right leg high. Now open up the hip, bend into the knee. Look either over or under your left arm, glide forward, and drop this right foot back behind you. Rotate, push, lifting hips up towards the ceiling. And I want you to really try to push your chest so it's over the left shoulder. Nice. Shift away. Return your right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Step through to your low lunge. With your inhale, rise up into your high crescent. Exhale, take the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Lift up through your chest. Take off. Chest expanded, warrior three. Good, let's rise up, single-legged mountain, and then work through your twist. Again, maybe grabbing through the foot, revolved hand to big toe pose. Great, now try to keep the leg forward in front of you if it's there. Grab with your peace fingers your big toe, extend, Padangusthasana A. Padangusthasana B. Bend into your knee, release the toe, big controlled step back, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Good, now with this side angle, we took it into full extension before. If you want, also bring it into double utthita, so both arms reaching. This one sucks. Last three, last two, reverse triangle on one, exhale, Trikonasana. With your inhale, grounded crescent. Good. Now, instead of going into that side body thing right now, let's take it into where you want to go with your split. So you can go for your half split, you can go for your half kneeling split, or start to work towards some bigger splits. Maybe that's just a little bit forwards for you. Maybe this is where your blocks finally start to come in, giving you a little bit of support. Maybe that's even underneath your leg. This can be really nice. I'm gonna teach yoga lattes again tonight. I think we're gonna do some split stuff. I think everybody will love / hate that. All right, wherever you are in your split, hold, hold, hold for 3. Last 2. And 1. Let's bring ourselves out of here. Oh. Yay! We'll rebend into our knee, okay? Now we're gonna tuck our back toe, lift up our back knee again, and we're going to go into a twist from here, okay? So you can bring left hand to the floor, right arm high, right? You can go left arm to the outside of the thigh, right arm high. I need to get myself a little more tightly compacted for that. All right, hold it for 3. Last 2. And let's return hands back to the floor. Now step your left foot forward next to the right. And we're going to lift up onto our heels and turn our knees to the left-hand side of our space. So we're in this tight little compact shape. We're going to work side crow. and potentially side crow into fallen angel, because I love teaching fallen angel for Halloween because duh, okay? So here's how I like to get into this bad boy. My left elbow is on the outside of my knee. My right elbow is at my right hip. That's what's supporting me, okay? You can do this without the support on the hip of side crow, but I do like it especially for fallen angel. Okay, so we gotta lean forwards, okay? What's nice about going into fallen angel is technically you can just bring your face onto the floor and then do your lifts from there, but I think it demonstrates a little more control to try to get the feet up. Now for fallen angel, turn your face to the side. I know I'm wearing headphones, so this is not the most ideal, but bring it down onto the ground, okay? Now feel like you're trying to bring your feet to the ceiling and extend your left leg to the sky. Nice, maybe you bring it up, take yourself into your Ekapada Kudanyasana. And then you can step back or extend back, upward facing, and then downward facing dog. Wow, okay, that was a lot of stuff, you guys. Holy shit. Let's backtrack and do all of it on the other side. Left leg lifts, we're starting square, please. Starting square. Left knee to left tricep. Inhale, lift it back high. Left knee, right tricep. Good, left leg high. Now open up your hip, bend into your knee. Glide forward, either peek under or over your arm, and then drop back behind you, finding your flip. Or wild thing, whatever. Now, I like to try to push my chest forward, just so I'm really nice and prepped for wheel stuff after this. All right, bring it back around. Knee to nose, step through, low lunge. Bring it all the way up. And with your exhale, take it into your chest expansion. Again, these boobies trying to escape. My boobies want to escape. All right, warrior three. With your chest expansion, take off. God, my balance is just abysmal today. All right, bring it all the way up. I say that as we go into our balance sequence, open up to the side. Good, maybe you grab for the foot. All right, now see if you can grab for the toe. Padagustasana A. Lay out to the side. Guys, we're so close to being done. Keek. All right, bend into your knee. Big sweep, take it back. Warrior two. Inhale, find your reverse. And with your exhale, side angle. Nice, now maybe you take it into your extension. Maybe you take it into your double. Notice I don't like to go super deep. It's a survival thing. All right, inhale, find your reverse triangle. And exhale, take it into your Trikonasana. Breath in. With your exhale, let's take it down into our Anjaneyasana. Hello, back. All right, take it into your splitty bitties. So again, maybe just your half, maybe your half kneel, maybe you came along on a journey with mama and went into this shit. And again, you can take your time. Don't feel like you have to rush to get into your splits. I like to take my sweet ass time. Try to stay active. Last 3. Last 2. And let's work our way out of here. My goodness. Okay, rebend into your front knee, tuck back toes, lift back knee. And let's take a little twist to counter that business. So maybe it's arm to the floor, inside of the leg. Maybe you brought it to the outside. Love how this one feels. Nice and compressive. Really good prep for our upcoming bullshit we need to do. All right. Hands back down to the floor, kiddos. Step your right foot forward next to the left, and then turn to your right hand side so your left side is facing the front. Okay. We're going to work our side crow and our fallen angel. Okay. So again, my elbow is on my knee. It's there. It's locked in. My left elbow is going to support my ass. Lord knows it needs it today. Okay, we're going to lean forward. Now again, you can do the version where you just plant the side of your face, your cute little face, on your mat and work into your fallen. Or you can pick up the feet and try to demonstrate some control as you go down. Again, I'm looking to the side. Now I'm trying to point my feet skywards. Oh. Trying to get through to the next transition. 3, 2, and step back. Upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! Babies. Take a knee. I have great news. We're done with the flow. Bad news is we're going to work one more big back bend plus a potential to do some weird shit for Halloween because I know that's what you spooky bitches are into. We're going to take a little inspiration from Linda Blair, okay? We're going to try to work wheel position. And then we're going to try to take a couple steps in our wheel. Yes, you heard me right. We're going to try to walk in our wheel. Not a lot, or maybe you can. But we're going to just, again, try to take a couple steps. Okay. So let's talk about it first. Let's lay down on our backs. Yay. I'm going to take off my headphones, even though this song is a vibe. I need everything for this guy. Okay, so in your back bend, you can just work from your bridge position, and bridge can be your baby today. Yeah, you can even do supported bridge. Okay, if you're willing to work into wheel, fingertips are going to face our shoulders, and we're going to push ourselves up and into our wheel position. Now I know usually people are like, they work a little bit with like walking the hands back. Now if we want to walk forwards, I like to usually start with a foot and then a hand. And I just take some little steps. Yeah. Try it again, try it again. It's very wristy. Whee! All right, bring yourself down. Roll out your wrists. How did that go? Did anybody try walking their wheel? I'm genuinely so curious. You don't have to tell me now. You can tell me after class. because now it's time for us to chill the fuck out. Take your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little hug and a little rock side to side. Nice, swirl out your legs. Good, bring them back in. Let's take a twist. Oh my God, my low back wants to pop so loudly. All right, let's take it back through center. Same thing, other side. All right, you can take it back to center. Take your legs up towards the ceiling. Reach your arms up and overhead or down by your side. We're gonna work into a really nice counter for that back bend. Either a shoulder stand, right? Or taking your shoulder stand into plow. So taking the legs up and overhead. I'm gonna go to the last song here. And if you're in that plow position, slowly working your way down. And finding a final rest position that works for you. Maybe that's all the way flat onto your back in a Shavasana position. Or maybe you feel like really starting your day, coming up into a seat. I always like to take moments like this to just practice and express some gratitude for my body, some gratitude for this practice. We'll take 3 more breaths here. My darlings, know that I am so grateful for you. That you not only show up for yourself in this practice, right? That's the most important thing, but that you trust me to teach you. So know that I definitely don't take that for granted. So grateful for each and every one of you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your Monday. How much of it you have left. So I know for some of you, we're starting the day. It's almost the afternoon. For some of you, you're ending it. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you for coming. Like I said, we've got, for online stuff, our beginners class Thursday, so that'll be Halloween day. We'll do a little nice kind of like body warm up, get me feeling ready for my event that night. And then, yeah, I'll be dropping recordings throughout the week. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much, love. I love having you here. Thank you so much. Also, we had pie. Yeah, baby, I love you. Thank you for being here. So like I mentioned, in this corner, this corner, I have a couple of flyers. So these are like some of my workshops and in-person events coming up. So Tuesday, right, I'll have my goth bar, I'll have my Tricks and Treats Power Flow. Mid-September, or sorry, what fucking day, what month, what year is it? Mid-November, I'm going to be doing Ariella's Shadow Dance in San Francisco. Yeah, so I'm working on my dance piece for that. Very excited to dance and bring a new piece for all the hardcore goths in the Bay Area. I have my workshop that I'm teaching, my arm balance workshop, mid-December, and I don't have a flyer yet, but it'll come soon. San Diego, I'm back. We're doing Ritual Solstice with movement. I can't remember her performance group. I can't remember right now, but it's Amanda Ola, so she's freaking awesome. And I'm really excited to come back and bring my piece as the Wolf of Darkness back, reimagined and better versus the first time I did it. Okay. Magical Flow, thank you, Spooky Mom. Didn't manage to walk, but that's the strongest wheel I've done in ages. I fucking love that. We get our strong wheels first, then we walk and we terrify. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that so much. Well, all right, my darlings. This was so great. Oh, Miss Metaphysical, I'm so sorry. I hope you're feeling better. Sometimes you just need a swift ass whooping to get you back to feeling kind of normal. I don't know, does anybody else feel like that? That's how I used to feel when you're just stuck feeling yucky. So hope you feel better. Thank you for coming. I am better. Not so swift, like 3 weeks long of being sick. Oh my gosh, that's so long. Ugh. Okay, well, glad you're feeling like you're on the other side of it. That's pretty major. All right, babies, I love you all so much. And if I don't see you on Thursday, I hope you have an amazing and safe and happy Halloween. And then I'll see you in November. I can't believe it. All right, my loves, I'll see you next time. Yay. Here's my little butt for you. I'll give it a sway. Thank you, baby. Love you.